The women of the Bible and their scandalous, hidden secrets continue. As we delve into the rich tapestry of biblical history, we find ourselves surrounded by the stories of remarkable women whose lives were woven into the fabric of faith, struggle, and resilience. These women, often overshadowed by their male counterparts, hold secrets that challenge our understanding of their roles and the societal norms of their time. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover these hidden narratives, exploring the complexities of their lives and the impact they have on our contemporary views of gender, power, and faith. In ancient cultures, the role of women was often defined by strict societal norms and expectations. Women were typically seen as caretakers, mothers, and homemakers, their identities intertwined with the men in their lives. Yet, as we explore the pages of the Bible, we discover a diverse array of female figures who defied these limitations, each with her own unique story. From the Old Testament to the New Testament, the roles of women varied significantly, reflecting the cultural and historical contexts in which they lived. In the Old Testament, women like Sarah and Hagar navigated a patriarchal society that often marginalized their voices. In contrast, the New Testament introduced us to women like Mary Magdalene, who played pivotal roles in the early Christian movement. The patriarchal structures of their time shaped their narratives, often casting them in the shadows of male leadership. But what if we could bring their stories into the light? What if we could reframe our understanding of these women not as mere footnotes in history, but as powerful agents of change? Let us begin with the untold stories of biblical women, those whose names may not be as familiar, but whose contributions are undeniably significant. Consider the women who supported Jesus during his ministry, or those who stood by their families in times of crisis. Their stories remind us that the biblical narrative is not solely a male-dominated account. It is a rich tapestry woven with the threads of women's experiences, struggles, and triumphs. As we turn our attention to Eve, the first woman, we find a figure whose legacy is both complex and profound. Created from Adam, she was the companion designed to share in the joys of the Garden of Eden. Yet her story is often reduced to the tale of the fall, a narrative that has been interpreted in various ways throughout history. What does it mean for women today to carry the weight of Eve's legacy? How do we reconcile her portrayal in art and literature with the reality of her existence? Eve's laughter, a symbol of both joy and doubt, invites us to reflect on our own struggles with faith. Can we embrace the complexities of our own identities, just as Eve navigated her own? Next, we encounter Sarah, a matriarch whose journey from barrenness to motherhood is fraught with challenges. Her relationship with Abraham is a testament to the cultural implications of their time, where lineage and legacy were paramount. Sarah's laughter, when she hears the promise of a child, encapsulates the tension between faith and doubt. How do we respond when faced with seemingly insurmountable obstacles? Then there is Hagar, often seen as the forgotten woman in the narrative. As Sarah's maid and the mother of Ishmael, Hagar's story is one of oppression and survival. Her experience sheds light on themes of divine intervention and the complexities of motherhood. In what ways does Hagar's legacy resonate with contemporary discussions on race, gender, and identity? Deborah, the warrior prophetess, stands as a beacon of female leadership in a patriarchal society. As a judge in Israel, she defied expectations and led her people to victory. Her story challenges us to consider the implications of female leadership today. What can we learn from Deborah's courage and wisdom as we navigate our own paths in a world that often seeks to silence women's voices? Jael, the woman who defied expectations, took matters into her own hands when she defeated Sisera. Her actions speak to themes of bravery and cunning, challenging traditional gender roles. How do we interpret Jael's legacy in light of modern discussions on empowerment and agency? Ruth's story is a narrative of loyalty, love, and redemption. As a Moabite woman, her identity adds layers of complexity to her role in the lineage of David. Ruth's unwavering commitment to her mother-in-law, Naomi, invites us to reflect on the power of loyalty and the significance of our choices. How do our relationships shape our identities and destinies? Bathsheba's story is one of power and desire, a complex interplay of consent and consequence. Her relationship with King David raises important questions about agency and the impact of desire on our lives. How do we navigate the complexities of power dynamics in our own relationships? Mary Magdalene, often misunderstood, emerges as the apostle to the apostles. Her role in the New Testament is pivotal, yet her contributions have been overshadowed by misconceptions. What does it mean for women today to reclaim Mary Magdalene's legacy and recognize her as a figure of strength and resilience? As we explore the diverse tapestry of women in the Gospels, we see their vital roles in Jesus' ministry. These women were not mere bystanders. They were witnesses to the resurrection, challenging traditional views of gender in religious contexts. How do their stories inspire